Even though you think that like it's going to be okay, the channel hurts and it is really hard and really long. So I think any expectation of it maybe like having a good crossing and like being like that was just a good race, I've just completely kind of ruled that out now and just accepted that it's gonna be really hard, but that's the channel and that's why we do it.
This is my third crossing from MOLOKAI to OAHU, and I think on my first crossing I was so nervous because it was just so unknown. I was actually scared about making the distance because I didn't know if that was physically possible. Now when I go over, I'm so nervous for a different reason, mostly just because I know how much it hurts. Lizzie and I race surf Ironwomen back in Australia together, so we've known each other for quite a long time now, and ever since Lizzie made the series we've just kind of clicked. And I think after our first year racing MOLOKAI to OAHU together next to each other, being rivals but also making really good friends, and we've just realised that our love for travel and adventure and saying yes to these crazy things that we do has just kind of brought us together and made us really good friends.
It's so cool because I feel like a lot of rivals don't have
that connection as well, yeah, and it is quite unique what Lizzie and I have, because as soon as the gun goes, we're racing against each other. Well, against the ocean, but also we want to beat each other. But then when it comes down to it, we get along really well, and I think it's actually a really beneficial relationship, friendship, because we push each other to train harder and we push each other to do better and to go on these adventures and challenge ourselves and go harder and kind of put it out there that these Aussie girls are good board paddlers and we're willing to do what it takes.
I love getting in the plane and flying over MOLOKAI, flying over the channel on my way there and looking down and seeing all the white bumps underneath. It's just the most surreal feeling, looking down and thinking in less than 24 hours I'm going to be in that somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm going to be there, trying my very hardest to get across to the other side, racing, and it's insane, and like it makes me so nervous because I know that down there is a world of pain, except it's also the most awesome thing I've ever done.
At the start of the race on MOLOKAI, it's such a unique experience. Everyone is there to do the paddle crossing, or they're part of the paddle crew, family, friends that are all there for the crossing, and it's such a cool atmosphere. Everyone's kind of standing around at the beginning of the race in their hands held with each other in a circle, and we do the prayer, and that's a really, really special feeling. I think it just makes you realise how unique this race is, how special it is, but also how incredibly kind of dangerous and challenging the race that you're about to embark on is going to be. I think after that prayer, when everyone's standing around, it gives me shivers every time, and after that I know it's go time.
You feel so at one with nature when you're out there in all the elements and it's just you by yourself. This race is so long and you're doing the same thing for 6 hours. You're not changing it up, like you're looking ahead at this island that slowly gets closer. You can't talk to anyone. You're in your own world. You're truly by yourself. So you experience a lot, and it's surreal because being out there in the channel is just the most, you're in the middle of the ocean by yourself most of the time, and not many people get to experience that. So I kind of go back to that a lot and think, like, there's a little group of people in the world that have been here in this position right now, racing in the middle of the ocean in this insane country. That kind of keeps me grounded.